notified of that. We can't use that recycled oil or that waste oil. Great point. So within our weld shop, that's what we use as an alternative. Correct. So whatever we can take within that area and within the weld shop, and then the rest is being contracted for disposal.
Okay. Very good,
Good
thanks.
point.
Okay, thank you. Has there been a motion?
There was an emotion for
Okay,
approval.
has it been seconded?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Thank you, Dave.
Item 37, resolution relative to accepting the proposal of City Electric Supply, Crescent Electric, I'm guessing that's Jex Pro Supply, Gray Bar, and Near Electric for furnishing and delivering fuses, fuse holders.
Move to
connect-
approve.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And Alderman Stefanski now remind me to make a motion to
I'd like
adjourn.
to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The only thing I like about it, they save you to waste some of your breath, you know? Instead of to leave the whole
Chairman
thing, you know,
Vitale,
I
are
mean,
you moving
Painful
on
as
to
some
the
of you
next?
aldermen in the
I
past.
don't have any. Sorry, if there's nothing. All right, we're good. We're golden.
We're done.
we're done.
Thank you all.
No, license and health,
Do we have anything from that? We did it
No.
Oh, I
earlier.
thought there was sometimes.
There's additions
we
to
take
it.
care of all, I mean, that's what I do.
Look at
things.
us here, people.
We must all take care of it.
Alderman Vitale, did you turn in those license plates to the
Good evening. We'll call the Common Council back to order, and I'll ask the clerk to take a roll.
Alderperson Tenorio. Here. Vitale.
Here.
Weigel.
Here.
Grisham.
Here.
Haas.
Here.
Keen. Here. Isaac.
Here.
Ranky.
Here.
Rote.
Here.
Stefanski.
Here.
10 are present.
One's really present.
One is really present. I might say we have 11.
Very present.
This council goes to 11. Yeah, where do I go from here? Okay. We still have a quorum. We will go with the Administration and Finance Committee, and chaired by Alderman Haas, I will ask the clerk to read out that report.
The Administration and Finance Committee recommended approval of items 27 through 31.
Mayor Devine, I move for approval of the committee report.
Thank you, Alderman Haas. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I will ask the clerk to call the roll.
Alderperson Tenorio.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Grisham.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
Keen.
Aye.
Lysick.
Aye.
Ranky.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Stefanski.
Aye.
10 in favor, 0 opposed.
Motion carries. Next, we have the Public Works Committee, chaired by Alderman Rote. I'll ask the clerk to read out that committee's report.
The Public Works Committee recommended approval of items 32 through 37.
Move for approval of the committee report, Mayor.
Thank you, Alderman Rote. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I'll ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Alderperson Tenorio.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Grisham.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
Keen.
Aye.
Lysick.
Aye.
Ranky.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Stefanski.
Aye.
10 in favor, 0 opposed.
Motion carries. And then next up, we have the Safety and Development Committee, chaired by Alderman Lysick, and I will ask the clerk to read out that committee's report.
The Safety and Development Committee recommended approval of item 38. Item 39 should be taken separately.
Okay.
I move for approval of item 38.
Okay, we have a motion to approve item 38. Is there any discussion? If there is no discussion, I will ask the clerk to call the roll.
Alderperson Tenorio.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Grisham.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
Keen.
Aye.
Lysick.
Aye.
Ranky.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Stefanski.
Aye.
10 in favor, 0 opposed.
Motion carries. And now we have item 39.
The Safety and Development Committee recommended approval of item 39 on a 4-to-1 vote.
Mayor Devine, I move for approval of item 39. Second.
We have a motion to approve.
And Mayor Devine?
Alderman Haas.
Yeah, I was the no vote on this item. I feel I should explain. I had explained previously, actually a couple times in committee. I wanted to explain to the rest of the council as well. I appreciate our staff for bringing this idea to us. I appreciate new ideas being brought to us, and I thank our staff for that. I just can't support this because I think that I can support anything where we diminish the property maintenance enforcement standards in our city. That property maintenance enforcement is so important and a continuing battle for our city. That's why I'm voting against this.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Okay, then I will ask the clerk to call the roll.
Mayor
Alderperson.
Devine,
Oh.
could I have a comment, please?
Yep, go ahead, Alderperson Ranky.
During the summer, this is a cause, you might say, that I get complaints on, of the neighbors complaining on each other, you might say. And the residents, basically, they mow their front lawn, but they refuse to do their back lawn. And so it seems like it causes basically some disagreements in a lot of the neighborhoods in my district. So I just wanted to tell the council that there is a downside. However, it's only for a month. And I would think most of the people in West Allis would appreciate having the month off, you might say, for for mowing the back lawn.
Thank you.
But there was, you might say, reasoning that rodents would accumulate in the back lawn if they left the grass grow to the extent that a month would actually, if you didn't cut your grass in a month, that's quite a few long long time. It's a long time to go without cutting your grass. So there might be some that would say it's difficult for you to mow the grass then with the lawn as long as it is.
Yep.
Just a comment.
Thank you.
because
Mayor
this
Devine?
being-
I have a
Alderperson
comment
Grisham?
as well, and it's to echo really what Alderwoman Ranky said. A lot of the calls that I receive from Third District and feedback that I receive is, concern for our rodent issue in West Allis. And having tall grass, regardless of the cause or not at this juncture, as much as these rodents multiply and how quickly, could result in a larger problem, is my concern, especially when neighbors have maybe one on the block who isn't doing it and everybody else is, and it becomes their problem. So I just wanted to make a note of it. I think it's a great cause. I don't know how beneficial it really will be, not mowing your lawn for 1 month. As far as bee population and really what it produces, I think it would have to be a much longer duration to really have a true benefit. But I understand the reasoning behind it.
Mr. Mayor,
Thank you. Alderman
I
Stefanski?
have to echo the same thing. I get many complaints from people about people not mowing their grass, and they're complaining about the rodent issue, and I think this just would enhance it, so I wanted to share that as well. I get many calls in the second district about that.
Mr. Mayor,
Alderman Vitale?
to me, really, it doesn't make much of really any interest at all for us really to make changes in reference of no mow in May, I mean, the people, a lot of them, they don't cut the grass in July or June.
Sorry.
I mean, really. So why we should, not doing it in May, I mean, to me, we encourage people, I think, to let the grass grow longer. They want, of course, they don't want to cut it. And a lot of the time, when I talk to some, our, building inspectors, I say, it's not the old people, they don't cut the grass. They're the young people, really. I mean, there are many young families, they don't cut the grass. They don't even shovel sidewalks. So to me, to kind of give a month of vacation, well, I was wondering if the building inspector will be going on vacation for a month then, really. That's my thought. What's the reason of this resolution, really?
Mayor Devine?
Alderperson Keene?
The houses that sign up do have to register and receive a flag. So if your neighbor has 12 inches of grass and there is not a flag, that can still be reported, and they would have to mow their lawn. A notice would be given. It's the same exact process. So if everyone who signs up for this, it's going to be registered. People in the neighborhood should know, because there'll be a sign placed stating that they're participating in the No Mow May. So it's not just a blanket approval for the whole city to take May off. It's registering. So we will be able to keep track of that. It doesn't apply to, abandoned houses, vacant lots. It does not, if your backyard butts up to a street, it does not apply. So there are some guidelines about it. It's just, not a free-for-all, so.
You. Any other discussion?
Mayor Devine,
Alderman Weigel?
this idea just struck me, and I guess, I don't know if Mr. Lazinski can answer this. So you have to register your lawn by what date? May 1st? Okay, because otherwise, when the inspector comes over, it says, oh, I'm just gonna go register instead. But then, on the other side of the coin is, someone might not know about it until they see their neighbor's lawn, and they might be interested. So I guess if it could be something like, it's too late to register once we write you the notice, but if you come in on May 10th and say, hey, I think it's a good idea, or something like that. It just struck me just now, so. Yeah, and if we have to yell at you, it's too late. Yes, okay, thank you. Yeah, then cut it and then register and go the rest of the month. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Mayor Devine,
Alderperson Ranky.
do we have information? Are we planning to provide our homeowners with information regarding this program?
Yeah, there'll be some social media posts and things like that. We're kind of waiting to see if it goes through first before we prepare that stuff. But yeah, it would be out there on social media and some literature would be provided, sure.
Okay, possibly the city newsletter?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion?
Mayor Devine.
I knew that everybody would probably speak once. I think Tom's the only one missing right now, maybe Dan. Alderman Tenorio.
Yeah, I said this during committee, but I do support this, and I really appreciate the staff putting out this idea. I think this will be great for conservation, for native species, for pollinators, and quite frankly, this is only 1 month. Like, if we don't like it, if we hate this idea, come June, we don't have to do it again next year. I think this is a good opportunity for trial run, and we can revisit it after that. But this is a voluntary program. People do have to register for it. It isn't like a free-for-all, get-out-of-jail-free card for people to slack off. So this is something that we're keeping track, but I think this is a cool opportunity.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Okay, hearing none, I will ask our clerk to call the roll.
Alderperson Tenorio.
Aye.
Vitale.
No.
Weigel.
Aye.
Grisham.
No.
Haas.
No.
Keen.
Aye.
Lysick.
Aye.
Reinke.
No,
Rote.
No.
Stefanski.
No.
6 opposed, 4 in favor.
Okay, motion fails. Special committees, we have no reports.
Mayor Devine,
Alderman Lysick.
I move that we adjourn until our next regularly scheduled meeting Wednesday, April 7th at 7 p.m.
Second.
There is a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.